will be like no other, so here's a sneak peek.
I know a project's a good project for me when it's 50% terror and 50% thrill. And as I started to think about designing the Oscars, I thought about the Kodak Theatre and sort of a camera zoom in to the show.
Music for me is always about storytelling. I would love to see what would Benny Goodman have done if he were, you know, musical director for the Oscars, or what would Louis Prima have done? That's what I would want to see.
We're putting music on stage, and we're filling this environment as if it were a kind of wonderful, magical club from the 30s, making this about the audience and the performers together.
I would get the orchestra out of the pit and put them on the stage in a bandstand and make it look like the Coconut Grove in 1940 or something, you know, so it really feels like a party.
Whenever you're beginning a design, you try and bring in references that inspired you. One of our references was Busby Berkeley movies that move in sort of a kaleidoscope fashion, and at the other end of the extreme, the beautiful paving design that Michelangelo used at the Campidoglio that radiates out from a central point. So we're getting a sense of what that pattern's going to look like on the black floor.
What I wanted to do with this evening was take movie themes that everyone knows and loves and put them into a style which they haven't heard them in before. Themes like Moon River, we're going to do it in the style of a Les Baxter orchestra. Take Lawrence of Arabia, that melody, that famous melody, which is bum, 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 bum. Well, if we put this in the template of a sing, 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 put a swing beat behind it, those are the kind of things we're going to do.
The one constant is the Swarovski crystal curtain. It's about 100,000 crystals, and they're in multiple shapes, and they're strung together on 2-inch centers, and they float backlit by moving lights. The single most important thing that the design contribute is to creating this magical sense of occasion, and that this can only happen this one night.
I hope that when people are watching the show, say to themselves, wow, I wish I were there that night. Oh my God, look how much fun they're having. I want to be there, you know, that kind of feeling. And I think that's what it's all about, and that's really what we want to communicate with the show.